Hey everybody, Rosematter here. Welcome to my reaction and discussion for episode 24 of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Yes, I'm back to my usual brighter background lighting just because I'm filming early in the day and it's pretty bright out even with the lights off. There's still too much natural light coming in for me to be able to use the lighting I had from last week, so it's gonna really depend on when I'm filming and things like that. But anyway, as for last week's episode, it was awesome. I think it's probably one of my favorite episodes we've had in a while, specifically because it just speaks to my gamer RPG heart, with like them exploring a labyrinth, like a dungeon, as part of their second test for the mage exam, where they have to get to the center of the labyrinth. And much hijinks ensued. My favorite thing being the whole thing with the mimic. And I actually didn't catch this last week. Frieren mentioned it, and a friend of mine who's watching this right now, hi, you know who you are, she told me about that. She's like, oh yeah, the funny thing about Frieren, the reason why she, goes for the chest, even though there's the chance that a mimic is most likely going to be there, is because it gives off the same amount of mana as a grimoire, and that's why she takes that chance. I totally missed that, but like that explains why she always falls for it, or she always takes that chance. And then the end of the episode was the contestants facing off against replicas of themselves, and what's his name, Denkin, his group facing off against the boss, basically, of this labyrinth, which is Frieren's replicant. So that should be fun. I imagine there's going to be a lot of action in this episode. So yeah, really excited to watch this. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So I was saying the last episode, who is Frieren going to face off against? Is she going to face off her own replica? And just like the real Frieren, just looks incredibly unamused. Okay. Okay. The water mirror demon. So that's what I was wondering in the last episode. I'm like, who creates these replicas? Is it somebody inside the dungeon? Kind of looks like Fen a little bit. Oh, that's right. Man, that was a long time ago. I forgot about that. So this is why it might, I think I mentioned this last time, about why it might be best to team up with people. It's not only can you take the replicas on um, with someone else, exactly, work with others, because they might be able to make up for a weakness that your replica might have. So not only like, yeah, you have more people to take on the replicas, but yeah, it's just like you can kind of like cover different areas of strengths. And these replicas would have absolutely no issue with killing, unlike some of these characters. Like Frieren doesn't want to kill people, Fen doesn't want to kill people. And I'm assuming the replicas don't have their personalities, they just have their abilities and mana and stuff. I haven't really, yeah, seen these two very much. Oh, geez, he got busted up. She would be me. I'd be like, I don't remember your character. I'm gonna give you a nickname. I couldn't remember his name was Land. Okay. So she says if she stops talking, she might die? She's like, it's unnerving. Yeah, there we go. Didn't copy the memory or personality. And it looks like she took one of their, maybe his gnome things. So it's like he can't even escape. Okay, yeah, there we go. It snatched the golem from the pocket. Okay, so it does mimic their personalities a little bit. How is that? Like she said, I would take the golem because like I don't want you to run away from me. We're gonna have this fight. You're not gonna bitch out on me. Oh, are we gonna actually have a death? I've been saying I'm like we need some more high stakes thing. We need characters to die. Oh, are you the real glasses boy? Ah, interesting. That's right, because he can create replicas of himself. Yeah. Oh, she's like, I don't intend to, bitch out. I'm gonna stay here till the end. That's cool. I like this. I like that first person perspective. Oh, the glasses land. Is he gonna come in and help out? Oh, like your luck is worse than mine. Ah, nice. Oh, very nice. They're actually a pretty good team. So where's his replica at? Did they maybe take care of his already? Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because her whole thing is like she is best where she can learn as much as possible from her opponents. They truly are like opposites attract in that case. Is there like a hidden area? You can't have a dungeon without having some hidden rooms, right? Hey, of course. She's so cute. Or a mimic. She's like a cat. Look at that smug face. I love her. Frieren truly, like, she really reminds me of a cat sometimes. Frien's like, no grimoires though. Lame. Although a treasure's a treasure, right? Just finding things that other people don't haven't seen. That probably itself is like something that she appreciates. Don't say that. Why would you say that out loud? That's just asking for trouble. Oh, so they can't do it. They'd be like, free run, you have to go fight yourself. She's like, the only. Yeah, right? It's like the only thing that could possibly be any sort of like boss for me is me. Like, what is free runs? What is her weakness? She's like, I'm perfect, so. If you could, someone could create a mimic. That'd be hilarious if that free run was like, ooh, treasure. Now, this woman we don't know too much about. She's pretty mysterious. Damn, she girl tall. Ooh, mommy. Oh, she is. She's like, hi, mom. Like, she says she doesn't really seem to have too many weaknesses. Hey, Burn. Oh, are you getting jealous? That's so cute. Oh, look at her giving hugs. Oh my gosh, so cute. Frieren, smug face, and Finn's grumpy face are the best. Adele, who's that? Who's that? Is that the girl with the short brown hair that's with the white haired guy? Bird's still upset. Okay, that's Adele. All right. That's creepy as fuck. Don't like that. Oh, that just feels unfair to be going up against a first class mage. So that's what makes this a good test, right? It's like modern mages don't do well here, so they have to learn to adapt. Oh no, so she's like the one person that might actually be able to fight against Frieren, and she might just leave, and then what do they do then? All right, let's go. All right, come on, 15 seconds must have passed by now. Oh, oh shit. Oh, Oh, damn, are we gonna have our first death? Oh, no. Oh, was not. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So she wouldn't have been able to do anything anyway. Damn. Oh, wow. Okay, we might go from, like, no deaths to 3 right now. Gee, Pierre, like, pierced her right in the heart. Yeah, bye. You can, good luck, guys. What's her name? Sign? The girl with the long hair, the proctor? Oh, whoops, sorry. Is she allowed? She's not allowed to like involve herself in these, is she? Like, is she gonna fight her own replica, or is she just gonna stand back and see what happens? Like, would that replica attack her as well, or would I would assume so? Yeah, she looks excited. She's like, finally a challenge. I mean, I feel like a fan would know possibly Free weaknesses. I like how Free said like you have to target the weaknesses, but she doesn't seem to even know what her weakness would be. I mean, I guess they said it like hypnosis magic, uh, but it doesn't work if they don't have a mind. Weirabel, I think, is his name, right? The guy with the white hair. I like this. I like seeing this and see the teams working together to overcome their weaknesses. So I wonder if it's going to get to a point where everyone's going to show up and they're going to have to like take on Frieren's replica and then the proctors as well. I might be able to kill Mistress Frieren, a phrase I never thought I'd hear her say. She's like, I'm so proud of you. All right, that's the episode done. I am very curious to see what the strategy is going to be. Our fatal vulnerability. This is Freerun's fatal vulnerability. All right, that is exciting to know what is going to be. What is the fatal vulnerability? I'm very excited for that. I'm wondering, like, is this going to be the last episode of, or I guess next episode is going to be the last of this mage exam? Because it feels like they're coming to the end here. They said they literally just have to get past that door that Freerun's at. So they don't necessarily have to kill the Proctor's replica, I assume. Like, you just need to get to the, that final area in the labyrinth and then you succeed. So I'm assuming that's going to get to a point where all the other mages are going to show up at the same place and they're all going to have to, like, work together to take her down. The monster, is it a monster? I can't remember what they said. Like, the whoever it is that's creating the replicas, they knew what they were doing by putting Frieren there as like the final boss. But that was another really good episode. It was a good mixture of a lot of action. I really liked that fight between Ubo against her replica, especially. I loved like it was just very fluid and it was more just physical one-on-one fighting rather than just using magic. And I liked that it kind of cut to like her first person perspective as well. And having her work with what's his name, Land, I like they work well together. And just to see the other groups, unfortunately that group with the girl who got pierced. That didn't work out so well. But and then to see like Wirbel's group as well, like they seem to be pretty tight with each other. It seems like they're gonna stick together until they can't anymore. But I love that whole thing, like they have to come up with a strategy. I like that too. It's kind of like when you're playing an RPG, right? Or I assume if you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, you're up against a tough boss. It also makes me think of like Baldur's Gate too. Like when I've played the game and I'm like going against like a boss and you have to kind of like what strategy can you come up with? Like how are you going to get around them? What little vulnerabilities can you pick out? What weaknesses can you pick out? How can you use the environment and your teammates to their best potential? And I love that. I love the strategization of it. So I'm really curious to see like what is Fenn's, what's her plan? I'm really excited to find out. And I assume this is going to be like the final fight of this test, and then like if that's the case, what's the test after going to be? I think it's going to be pretty tough to top this one. I'm really liking this one. I really like the dungeon aspect, but we'll have to wait and see. Overall, another great episode. I think this dungeon arc is my favorite one so far. The only thing that could make it better is if Stark somehow could be involved as well. But yeah, that's my opinions about this. A great episode. I can't wait to see how this mage exam is going to end. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned next week for episode 26. Until then, bye. Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Revealing Storm, Emily Hornsby, Henry98, Linsby A, Kenju Storm, and Icognito.